Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss Drag Race Germany, Season 1, Episode 10, the Makeover Challenge. But before we get into this challenge, just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers, and we would love to reach it by the end of the year. So come on,
Mm-hmm.
come on. Just come join
Baby,
the
come
family.
on.
Join the
Baby, come on.
family. The Patreon is coming soon, so this is the best time to hop on and join in. Okay? So,
Mm.
let's go ahead and get into this episode here, honey, because I got a lot to say.
Mm.
So, we start off with our top four queens entering the workroom, and baby, they are tired.
I would be too.
They are over it. They're just like so drained, and they're looking dead at the camera talking about being tired. I'm like, y'all, I would have done the same thing. But yeah, I feel y'all. I feel y'all. So they're like, yay, top four.
Yay.
But the alarm went off. Barbie comes up to give the weekly room mail, and then she enters the workroom. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Again, there's no mini challenge.
Of course.
Of course. But that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Barbie announces that this week's Maxi Challenge is the Makeover Challenge. And they will be making over super fans of the show.
Yes,
Super
the
fan,
4 or 5 that
super
got to come
fan,
to
the
Brazil.
super fan, yeah. Oh!
Super freak. Super freak.
So, because Meta won the challenge last week, she gets to assign the partners. But they also find out that it's not just a makeover challenge, it's also a design challenge.
Oh, God.
And you're going to find out what they're having to use as material here in a second.
Oh,
So,
God.
Meta picks the partners, and
Yeah.
she stated that she was being relatively fair with selecting the partners. I think
Mm-hmm.
she was because if you look at them, they're all pretty much like the same build and the same height. So I think she was
Yeah.
trying to go off of that, even though Yvonne wanted the young one
Yeah.
and didn't want this one because she said it reminded of her dad. But we find out that they are going to have to deconstruct Drindles. I hope I'm pronouncing them right. Drindles and make outfits out of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's eight of them
Oh,
here. And
these
everybody's,
little traditional
yeah.
garments. Oh
And
God.
their faces afterwards, they're like, oh, God, not these.
Yes, got those.
And that's the one thing that would irritate me with a makeover challenge is I would have, now you want me to make two outfits.
Right.
You want
Are
me
you gonna give me enough time to make these two outfits?
Gotta make two outfits, put my partner in complete drag. If they need
Yes.
any rehearsal or practice in the heels, we gotta stop and make sure we get them comfortable in heels. In the
Yep.
midst of all this, I still have to make two outfits.
Yep.
My God. My God. Like, we could have done so many different challenges. The only performing challenge that they had this season was the Rusical.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we could have threw in a girl group challenge. We could have threw in something. Maybe even more
Yep.
acting or something. It's
Did they
just,
have a ball?
yeah, they had a ball.
They did have a ball.
But this is like the fourth design challenge after having five comedy challenges. I'm like, there's so many things they could have done. They even could have done kind of like what Italy did this week with the panels. And they have
Yeah.
to present or do like a red table talk or pink table talk like they
Pink
did
table
on the
talk.
US. Like, there's so much more you can do.
Yeah.
But hey, they're like, we put all the money into the prize, so y'all are just gonna have to deal with this, okay? Y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. So they have to get these drindles together. They see their designs, they're working with their partners, and let's get to the main stage. Up
Oh
first,
my
we have Barbie
God.
Breakout. What do we think of Barbie's look this week?
I'm jealous. I want to look this good.
Oh, it looks good. And
It
I'm not even
looks
a big fan of that dark brown color, but it looks so good on her.
yes, it
It,
complements her skin tone. It makes her look milky as opposed to washed out.
yeah, it all works for me. So
And I
this
like the little thing.
yes. This week we're joined by our co-host Gianni, our permanent judge Diane Briel, and the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, Sasha Velour, is in the house.
Yes.
In the house. And I love how Barbie was like, A, how do you know German? And B, I know I'm older than you, but will you be my drag mother? And she mentions that her mother taught German. So she learned
Ah.
German from her mother. I'm like, oh, well, looky there. Looky there. And I have to say, I was pretty impressed. Hell, she was speaking German better than Diane do.
Uh-huh.
But
Look,
yes.
because my other best friend, because you know you are allowed to have more than one best friend.
That's true.
Some people just don't understand that. Uh, but my other best friend, Clarissa, she learned German for in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, ooh, I'm pretty sure she understood everything I was saying.
But yes, it was so nice to see Sasha Velour, especially because, she's been very about returning to Drag Race. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad they were able to get her to come in as a judge. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Happy to see Miss Sasha Velour. So the category is Dragtastic Dirndl Makeover. So remember, it's a makeover challenge, but they also have to embrace the Dirndl of it all. So up first, we have Kelly Hilton.
Ooh.
What do we think of Kelly's looks this week? Kelly and her partner,
Wow.
Nelly.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I really love the way that she incorporated the Dirndl. Like, it all worked
Mm-hmm.
for me. It
Yes.
was check, check, check. They try to say it was sloppy in the front, but I don't really see sloppiness, me
She's
personally.
sloppy.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, they used the word messy, not sloppy. They said messy.
Mm.
But yeah, I didn't see it. I thought this was a good look. Moving on to Yvonne Nightstand and her partner. What do we think? And let's not forget the reveals that her partner had.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Are there more?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm. What did we think?
If I had a tick pop up now. You ever see those people and when they react to something, their eye just twitches?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my reaction right now.
Yeah, that is a no for me, dog. Um, yeah, you did include that Dirndl though, honey. You got it in there.
You got it in
But the
there.
shape of your partner, like this, could have been really fun, especially with the
Hmm.
storyline they were trying to tell. But there was no shape. I didn't really feel much of a connection here. I'm being honest.
Mm-mm. There's no padding. There's no waist training. No, nothing. Was there even tucking?
It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. So moving on
No.
to Metamore Kid and her partner. I thought this was stunning.
Hmm.
My only thing is, I wish she would have used the Dirndl more because you only see it on her partner, the little thing behind her.
Yeah, I was about to say because my first reaction was like, "Where's the Drindle?"
That's the only mark for me when it comes to this. Where is the Dirndl?
Not where are the jokes, but where's the Drindle?
Where is the Dirndl? But the look, like the makeover part, she nailed. She nailed
Mm-hmm.
that. It's just I wish there was more Dirndl.
Facts.
So last but definitely not least, we have Pandora Knox and her partner. The circus is in town, honey.
Okay.
I love this with every piece in me. Like, and they were doing cartwheels and lifting each other. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I love because I think she even called herself like Pennywise. Like, it was all like, it was amazing for me. I really liked it. I really liked
Yeah.
it. I do wish there was just a tad bit more shape on the makeover partner. But with the
Mhm.
flips and stuff they were doing, I understand why they didn't.
Mhm.
And in heels, come through. Come through.
Yes.
So we have all four of our makeovers here. Who had your favorite makeover of the week?
Hmm. As much as I dislike clowns, I like the clowns.
I would have to say the same. Pandora had the best makeover for me. Who had your least favorite this week?
Blue is my favorite color, but yeah, I don't like the animal print.
Yeah, I agree. Yvonne's she included the Dirndl. Like, Meta didn't include enough Dirndl, and
Mhm.
Yvonne did. I just didn't like it.
That part.
I just didn't like it. So Barbie announced. Oh, before we get to that,
Mhm.
Untucked. I normally don't include it, but Sasha Velour showed up, and I wanted to get this shot because she looked good. She looked good.
Yes.
She looked good. But she sat down with the queens and gave them some words of advice, and just told
Mhm.
them to keep going and don't read the comments. Granted, I read them, but it's
I
because
don't.
we're building, and I gotta see what the people are saying right now. But once we reach a certain point,
And right now, you all hate me, and it's fine.
like once we reach a certain point, I'll have somebody else check the comments just to make sure nothing too crazy is happening down there. But it won't be me. So we get back to the main stage, and we find out that Yvonne Nightstand is the winner of this week's challenge.
Hey,
Do you agree?
lie.
Not why. I don't know. I am confusion. I personally thought Pandora, maybe Kelly would have got it.
Right.
My vote was Pandora.
Always Pandora.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. And we find out that the bottom two this week is Kelly Hilton and Meta Morkid. Do you agree?
Are they high?
Apparently. Apparently. In my opinion, it should have been Yvonne and Meta in the bottom.
Are they?
Because Yvonne, it was just ugly, and Meta didn't have enough Drindle. But yeah, Kelly and Meta. So they lip sync to Heart to Break by Kim Petras. As you know, that's one of my favorite songs. Even if I put back together, baby, it doesn't matter. Gonna give you my heart to break. I tried to fight, but I can't help it. Don't care if this is my worst mistake. Let me stop. Let me stop. Because, I blame Drag Race why I'm so obsessed with this song. Because, it was the Heidi in Closet and Nikki Doll lip sync on season 12. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
because Heidi's wig flew off and she just flipped it back on as she slipped up? Baby ate that up. Ate that up. And I think Normani was there and she said she's fighting for it. I'm like, she is fighting. Keep her here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this lip sync, it was okay. I don't think either one of them really shined. And
Mm-hmm.
also, who was in charge of the sound for this? Because it was
Mm.
real choppy. At points, it went out. And I don't like the way they cut the song. Like,
Mm-hmm.
did you cut out Kelly doing really good? Because it would just be like blah 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 blah, then cut to a different part of the song. I'm like, whoa, I understand we gotta cut it to make it make sense, but you're cutting out The sections you're choosing to choose to show is weird. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
I think they cut out the parts she did really good.
yeah, because we find out that Meta Kid is staying in the competition. And Kelly Hilton is going home.
That's some bullcrap.
Honestly, they could have kept both of them.
Okay, at this rate.
She shouldn't have been there to begin with. It should have been Yvonne and her, and it would have fit in perfectly because, they had the little jealousy thing going on this episode. Even though they did
Hmm.
kind of make up while they're putting their makeup on, but I don't, it, I don't,
Yeah.
I'm just so pissed because I saw Kelly winning this. I saw her winning this over Pandora, to be honest with you.
Facts.
She probably would have won this if I was judging.
Hmm.
It's just like it threw off my work day Tuesday because I try to watch it Monday night, but I was like, I'll watch it Tuesday morning. So watching it, getting dressed, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, they're going to save them both. They're both going to go to the finale. Yeah, they'll just do a top four. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah,
Nope.
they're gonna pull a Candy moment. They're gonna let her walk all the way down and say, wait.
Nope.
No.
They sent my baby home and I'm mad.
And baby, you could see like she kept it good here on the main stage, but you could see the hurt in her eyes when she went back to the workroom to do her final messages and all that whatnot.
Hmm.
Oh, and like you can hear her starting to cry as she was doing that final walk away. I'm like, oh, y'all bitches are dirty.
Hmm.
Y'all are dirty. And I mean that. I mean that. Like overall this season has been like one of my favorites this season, but I really think this is the biggest like what the fuck did y'all just do?
Hmm.
Why did y'all do it? Did y'all want to crown somebody else so bad and you knew if Kelly was there, it would make it harder for y'all to do it? But hey, she's gone. And then they all start dancing to the moon. And next week is the reunion. Now, typically we don't cover the reunions, but we will the following week talk about who won Miss Congeniality, stuff like that. And we'll probably go over the looks that they wore as well, but, typically we don't cover the reunion.
Woo.
But yes, that is it. The season's almost over.
Woo.
Almost over. We got another one that starts next week. So I gotta tell you about some tea on that one. Some tea that I heard. I'm not sure if it's true, but if it is, I'm
Is it another mystery person has to
oh
disappear?
no, it's a different format. That honestly, I wouldn't be mad to see if they would have just saved that for like an All Stars or versus the world and used that format instead. But we'll talk off it. Y'all who know about the Canada tea know I'm finna tell her.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, Krisha, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cretia McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDSMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.